Hey, yo, episode 264. Oh my God.
264.
What are we doing here, dude? Do we have a death wish?
This is as rough as it gets.
Literally. Caesar's in the building on YouTube. Check him out with the Wu-Tang shirt.
And Kumi.
Caesar said that he doesn't know any Wu-Tang songs, though.
Yeah, I know that one song, In the Club.
Huh? That's 50.
I'm just kidding. Kumi, you know Wu-Tang? Do you? No? Okay.
I was a big Wu-Tang fan at one point. So I know a lot of
I
Wu-Tang.
like that one song they do.
Well, what song?
You know what I'm talking about. We all know the big one.
Bomb Atomically?
What? No, what the hell is that?
Are you looking it up?
Yeah, what's it called? I don't listen to New York rappers. What I look like? Cream. Cash rules everything around me. Queen get the money. Dollar dollar bill, y'all. That's a gent. That's a good one.
I grew up on the crime side. No, okay. Anyway, episode 264. We got a few things to talk about, actually. I was thinking that there was nothing going on. I was like, let me just look at the websites. There is some stuff happening.
Oh, man.
And we're going to get into it. We're going to talk about this match that happened between Dynamo Kiev and Fenerbahce. We're going to talk about Luis Suarez going back to Uruguay, going to Nacional, and I'm going to blame Barcelona for that.
Why do you have to blame this?
Oh, no, I just watch. Also, we got Zlatan got a book out, and he took some shots at some people. That's interesting.
I hope that book talks about him doing steroids, but go ahead.
Also, we got another transfer to Barcelona, which is ridiculous. So we'll get into that too. But Caesar, oh my goodness, something terrible happened in Turkey in a match between Dynamo Kiev and Fenerbahce. This is a Champions League qualifier match.
Mm-hmm. I saw the results, but go ahead.
Yes, Dynamo Kiev ended up winning. They won the match 2-1 in the second leg. The first leg was 0-0. But during this match, after Dynamo Kiev scored, the Fenerbahce fans started chanting Putin. They started chanting Vladimir Putin's name in the stadium. Caesar thinks it's hilarious.
I'm literally just closing my mouth to feel how thick my beard has gotten.
You could have done better than that. I think that's really shameful. A bunch of people on Dynamo Kiev side and a Ukrainian ambassador came out and said, addressed their disappointment. The coach for Dynamo Kiev's head coach, who also used to coach the Turkish national team, he was really upset about the chants as well. He refused to do a post-match interview because of them. Fenerbahce itself, the club, said that their fans' actions don't represent the club. And yeah, I think it's really shameful. They had to play the match. Dynamo Kiev's home match had to be played in Poland because obviously there is a freaking war in Ukraine and it's 6 months. And yeah, it's terrible.
Yeah, that's actually really shameful.
Caesar, what do you think is worse, this or monkey chants?
No, that's not a fair question.
Why? Okay, I'll ask this.
This is actually okay, but I'm gonna keep it raw. This is worse because you don't know how many of those players have family members that have died, been unhomed, lives have been ruined. Racism is obviously a systemic issue that's passed culturally for 1,000 years, centuries of this happening. But this is literally going on right now, and no one's out here getting bombed and getting their country invaded because they're black. That's not happening. There's not a war right now. No, I'm saying there's not a war right now. Hey, we're attacking this country because they're black. That's not going on. It's not about, but I don't think it's about talking about what's more important or what's not. Both things are shameful in itself. That the Ukraine thing is bad, and the booing, which you say is not that bad, that's bad also. The monkey chance when you say isn't that bad, that's bad also.
Don't try to flip this on me. Don't try.
The one you were pro monkey chance, you're like, that's whatever. Dog, this is this. Yeah,
Okay.
that's kind of insane. I don't know.
Here's the question.
How would you react though? Like,
No, here's
I
the
don't know.
question. Here's the question. Because obviously we believe when there's racist chants in a stadium that we believe that there should be a transfer ban for this team.
Mhm.
Not like the first time, like maybe you get a warning and then the next time. Do you feel like this is like along the lines of a team getting a transfer ban for doing something like this?
Not a transfer, but I have a different ban for them. I think they should be banned from European competition.
God damn.
No, I mean like because you're not doing this chant like against another Turkish team. You're doing this at the opportunity you have to meet another European predecessor. So why should you have like or another opponent? So why should you have like the right to like play again another European competition like that? Like you abuse that ability to like have that. First of all, like okay, if that's excessive because Bam is pro Fenerbahce, at least transfer ban, and then if they play European competition, there's a fan ban. Like they're not allowed to have fans in the stadium.
Okay.
Because at the same time, it's like, okay, like you got what you want them to know that it's the penalties are harsh for that behavior. And at the same time, you can still penalize, and then the a transfer ban, they'll still show up and still be acting a fool in Turkey. They can still turn up or whatever and do all that. But if you also miss out on opportunity for them to be at the games too, then I think that's a even more show of force. And I think that'll go to the ultras. And ultras will be like, hey man, you know, we're trying to like be there for our team, and like we can't have this. So yeah, they might enforce that.
Okay. I mean, yeah, no, I was just curious what you think.
I'm so sick of these clubs that now when I hear a problem, I just lay the gauntlet down. I don't do this like, oh man, come on, dog. Like I just lay the gauntlet down because if you give an inch, they take 3,000 miles like Barca does. So I just be laying the gauntlet down because I'm not playing no games anymore with these clubs.
What's the name? Recently in Turkey, Putin went to go visit Turkey, and Erdogan, they were supposed to meet in like the room together, and Erdogan had him waiting there for like about a minute, and it was like looking funny because like Putin's just like waiting there, and then just like the camera's going, he's like sitting there by himself, and then like Erdogan comes like a minute later. They were like clowning Putin, like, damn dog, you looking kind of dumb just standing there.
I'm not gonna lie. I hate Erdogan. I hate him.
Yeah.
But that's kind of G'd up though. It's a little G'd up. That's kind of a flex right there. I'm not gonna lie.
The relationship between Turkey and Russia has been strained since the war happened. It's really unfortunate that Fenerbahce fans would make light of a situation like that.
It wouldn't be funny if it was happening to them, would it?
Well, no,
it wouldn't be funny at all.
And also like a situation that might be sensitive to Turkish people. Maybe if somebody's like obviously Turkey's UEFA, Israel's UEFA. I feel like they don't let Turkish teams and Israeli teams play against each other on purpose. But let's say they didn't, and some Israeli team goes to play in Turkey and like or vice versa, and they're making fun of Palestinians or making fun of Muslim people. They would be like, oh, that's going too far. Like, don't start nothing, won't be nothing. Like, you shouldn't be over here making light of that war. Thousands of people have died. It's a whole invasion. Nobody would think it's funny to make fun of Iraq when they were like, if you're playing the Iraqi national team, you start chanting George Bush, like that's messed up. You know what I'm saying? If you start chanting Dick Cheney, you know what I'm saying?
If they're doing Dick Cheney, I'm gonna kind of commend them for getting that creative. That's impressive.
Okay, you know what? Let's move on.
I'm just kidding, dog. Come on, damn. No, but no, for sure. Like I said, I think it's all funny until it happens to you, right? Because trust me, if that was happening to a Turkey, if someone was doing some chants about Turkey, they'd be getting real upset. They'd be getting real mad. It'd get buck wild there. So I don't even want to hear it.
Exactly. So that's unfortunate, but hopefully they get punished for about. Well, they got punished because they lost, but hopefully they get punished for that. Caesar also.
Who cares about who cheers for Fenerbahce? Like, come on, man.
They got a big fan base. Your boy.
I walk with them, dog. I'm Galatasaray gang all day.
You think? Okay.
I'm Adam some Demispore.
Yeah, Adana Demispor. Yeah,
Oh, okay. Adama Traore, that's my favorite team.
yeah. Well, I had an old shorty that was from Adana, so I'm down. Okay, Caesar. Big transfer news. Your boy Luis Suarez going back to his first club, Nacional in Uruguay.
That's cute.
Free transfer. The 35-year-old former Barcelona, Liverpool, and Atletico Madrid player.
Pistolero.
He is going back home, and dare I say, reluctantly. Caesar, we've watched the demise of Luis Suarez. You know, it's 2022. There's a lot of strikers out there that are like 35 years old. Olivier or like 34 and up. Olivier Giroud is like 35.
He just chipped somebody.
Huh?
He just chipped somebody last weekend.
Yeah, and he just won the league in Italy.
I mean, he barely played, but yeah.
Giroud? I don't know if barely, but I don't know. But
he ain't put no numbers up, that's for sure.
Well, they still won.
Yeah, they do.
I mean, and he's
on a top team. They got exactly. 35 plus old strikers.
Exactly. You got Cavani still out there. You got Ronaldo.
Barely.
You got there's a few strikers like Lewandowski's about to turn 34 in a month or so, in like a few days.
Yeah,
he's about to be 34 next month. It doesn't mean that you're 35 that you gotta go like all the way back to Uruguay, dog. Like, no, okay.
I've seen it a lot.
But the height of Luis Suarez, like you wouldn't think when you saw him put up 60 goals, you're not necessarily thinking like with his playing style and like how he is, you're not thinking, oh, he's got to go back to Uruguay at 35 necessarily. But and also look at Benzema. Benzema is going to be 34 if I'm not mistaken, or 35. But we saw Luis Suarez just completely wear his body out in his last few years at Barcelona. This dude, Caesar, you know what? Because I was thinking like, damn, like when did Luis Suarez start like, I don't want to say sucking, but like when did we start noticing that he was like falling off? I remember one of them episodes. I remember it was like the title was like Suarez with a bunch of Z's because it was like he was playing bad. And I just remember it was episode 45 because that's the episode where we stopped going through Dan when we went on Simplecast. That was that first episode. So I was like, I'm going to listen to that episode and see like when that was. Like episode 45 was a very long time ago. That's 200 plus episodes ago. And like what was going on. That was the second leg of the loss against Roma in Champions League.
Oh yeah. We're what's his name?
Minolas
did that banger goal and went in like celebrated around the whole goddamn stadium. I'm like, damn, what a goal.
And funny because like we literally like you just almost repeated what you said from back.
Really? Yeah. I mean, this man took 15 minutes to celebrate that. I can respect it though. That's a real Greek man right there. Go ahead.
Literally from 4 years ago.
Yeah.
And I remember, and it was funny listening to it because like it was funny in the episode because like we talked about Man City versus Liverpool first, and then we're getting into Barcelona versus Roma, and you really wanted to talk about Real Madrid versus PSG, and you were like kind of tired of me already, and you were like kind of trying to skip it. I was like, Caesar, no, we got to go through the whole match, and then you're like, okay, like, can I just say this? How bad was Luis Suarez? And I was like, Caesar, look what I put, and I like wrote on the paper like Suarez like with a bunch of Z's. But it was
redeemed per usual.
But it was funny because we ended up talking about how bad he was again, but we were saying how we already had talked about it. So Luis Suarez in 2018, like April 2018, he was already being bad before that. So this is a dude, I was thinking he had tendonitis in his hip. He was already washed. That's 4 years ago. And Barcelona, literally, I don't know if they were forcing him to play or Messi. They never got another center forward for all those years.
I didn't.
He was playing like 33 matches in the league, so he's only missing like 5 matches. Like he was hurt all that time. His body just completely gave out. Then they shipped him out after that 8-2. They shipped him out to Atletico Madrid, where I don't know how the hell they won the league. It wasn't like COVID season, but
He had like a goal against every bottom 15 team in the league.
but like watching him play, it's like, damn, he can't run.
You're like, he's doing it just because he's crazy talented,
But he can't run.
But physically, like, it's bad.
Yes,
I remember that. I remember watching. I was like, he looks like he's in pain. Like it looks like me sometimes when I run. Like I'm in actual pain when I have to go run after the ball. It hurts. Like I feel that. I feel it when I'm watching him.
And we were saying that 4 and 5 years ago.
That's absolutely crazy.
And for whatever, I think Barcelona ran him into the ground. We were saying all that time, why don't they get another center forward? There's no other center forward. They got Griezmann. They were trying to put Griezmann there. He couldn't do it. There was no other center forward to play there. And it's just like Luis Suarez got to go out every week and play injured. And he's obviously, they were saying, I heard people say his knee. I don't really feel like it was his knee. I think
it's his hip.
Yeah, I feel like it was his hip because I was watching him run. I'm like, he can't really get his right leg up like that. And I had tendonitis before and it was the same thing.
Yeah. And I think like when you look at like when he runs, it looks like it's hard for him to like, like, for example, like I'm not in great shape, whatever, but like, it's not about like, I don't have necessarily like knee pain. Knee pain, you feel a lot when you like go up, down, sometimes side to side, or like not so much up, but like hip pain is like when you can't move that leg fast enough. Like when
you can't get it up,
push the leg to run faster. Like that's what will get your speed. Having good hips is what gives you good speed because that's what allows you to bend those upper thighs, the big quads. You're able to bend them like that. Yeah. So when I used to watch him run before, he would just break loose. Like he would just break loose. I'm like, damn, like the Liverpool days, Ajax, he was just a demon. Like he would just break loose. So, and even Barca years, of course, the treble year, but like that last 2018, the Atletico, it looks like it's such a gather, and he has like that little like 60% run. So that's why in the box he's so lethal because you don't break in full stride in the box.
Exactly.
You just need short steps. So if he's in the box, you've already messed up. Why'd you let him get in the box? That's the problem here. Like if he's outside the box, crank that ball all day. I don't care. Take a long shot all day. But in the box where he was scoring like 90% of the goal, I don't remember him scoring one goal outside the box for Atletico. Yeah, it's a problem. So he was washed back then. Me and you were saying, I remember that he should take a year off.
Yeah, at least like some months.
He was fighting to even get onto like the Copa America squad that time or whatever. We're like, dog. Or it was a World Cup. It was 2018, might have been a World Cup squad. Whatever, he was mad about it. Remember, he was like fighting to get on, but he like literally wasn't even registered. I'm like, dog.
That was like a qualifier or something like that.
Yeah, but the thing is like you need to help him from himself. Like, I'm not saying you need to help him and he wants to. Don't listen to the athlete. You need to listen to professionals around him because an athlete, it will be the first person to destroy their own career
for sure.
Like even when Ronaldo says things like, "I'm my own doctor." That's cap because he wouldn't be playing today if that's the truth. Yeah, athletes are too self-absorbed, too competitive, and too egotistical to be their own coaches and their own doctors. That's why you have professionals and teams. So if he had just sat out a full year, I know it was probably pressure from Barcelona. It was probably a contract year coming up. That team was falling apart. Neymar was on the outs. It was rough. Still, if he had a year off, he could have saved it in the long term. Sometimes you got to sacrifice a year. Like even we've seen, like there's been time we're watching Balotelli, it's like kind of rough, and then you kind of watch this like someone finally get healthy again and like lose weight. You see them move better. Like you need to have some time to really heal yourself and to come back.
He needed definitely like at least 3 months.
Yeah,
because
like no running, like maybe swimming, but no running, dude.
When I had tendonitis, I had it in track season, and like it was basically like I could run top speed like 80 meters, but then after that, like I start to feel it and I just can't really get that leg up. But I remember talking to like the team trainer and they're like, look, it's tendonitis probably, like the only thing you can do is rest. So like that summer I just rested, and by football season I was fine. He needed to take like a good 3 months or so and he just never did it. And I don't know, like I feel like Barcelona didn't help him out by never getting another center forward. For some reason, they just never did. And now he's 35, and he's going back to Uruguay, dude. Like,
You're very upset about this.
well, no, I just feel like
I know you feel like empathy. Like then that sucks because like he could have at least done something. Like
he could still be in a top club in Europe.
I could have. You know what's cool? I was like hoping like at least I could have seen him done like a run in Italy or something like that. Something cool.
Something,
like
yeah.
yeah.
He shouldn't, like, I'll say this. He shouldn't be more washed than Olivier Giroud. Like he shouldn't be more
Okay,
washed.
that's fair. If the argument is like he looks horrible comparison to people who are in his age group and older, then yeah, that's sad. And like
Yeah.
I don't even know how much he's gonna be able to pop off in South America, to be
He's
honest
not.
with you, because it's not like it's a gather league, it's a fast man's league, it's speed leagues.
People are trying to
They're clowning him in Brazil. They're clowning him because he's going to a team that's not even Libertadores. Like this team is straight domestic and cup. Like you're just gonna be straight up in Uruguay playing.
Like he's not even like you're playing in South America. There's people trying to prove themselves so they can go to Europe.
There's talent down there.
Yeah, it's not gonna be
and they're gonna try to put themselves off of your name.
Exactly. They're gonna look what I did to Luis Suarez. Like,
no, yeah, like so like we've seen players go back and do whatever or be washed and stuff. I think you're able to. I think if you have a lot of injuries, it's easier to come back as a defender. Like I think you can be able to get off with stuff, but coming back as like a striker, ooh, that's tough. And you know you're not going to have some stellar midfield hooking you up. Like Atletico has some of the best midfield. They had Kongdobe, some of the best midfielders in the world. Like they don't have a Lamar down there giving you dimers, to hook you up. So I feel for him in that sense. Maybe it's a little bit of karma for racism, but I mean, hey, dog, at least I think it is kind of cool a little bit that at least out of all the clubs he's going to go back to, he doesn't go to like Boca or River. Like I'm happy he's going to Nacional, which is his parent club, which is kind of cool. Like that's at least you're going to go South America. Don't do like these Brazilians that all go to Flamengo. Like 84 people are going to Flamengo right now. Go. It's cool. You're going to go back to the club you started from, and and a free transfer too. So you don't dismantle your club's money, which is dope too.
If it wasn't a free transfer, they would not get him.
Oh, you duh. They're probably worth less than like Save On.
Oh, okay, Caesar. They're definitely worth less than that. Caesar.
CBS is worth more than the club.
100%. What the hell? Caesar, your boy Zlatan. He has an autobiographical release coming out, a book called Adrenaline: My Untold Stories.
Oh my god. This man has no friends.
Not one.
He doesn't have a single friend in his life.
Not even a little bit. There's some quotes that have come out, some kind of controversial ones, I guess. He's talked about Pep Guardiola in the past, but apparently in this book he says that he refers to Pep as the philosopher. He said basically saying that Pep prefers players who obey without talking back, which I 100% sure is true.
I mean, that's very obvious.
That's obvious, yeah. And also he talks about the feud, the situation him and Lukaku got into in January 2021 in a Coppa Italia match.
No, that was turned.
Yeah. So apparently, I guess Ibrahimovic was going to the defense of Sailmakers, his teammate.
Yeah. Sailmakers.
Yeah, and Lukaku, this is according to Zlatan's recollection. Lukaku asked Ibrahimovic what would he do if he didn't stop, and Zlatan said, "I'm going to break every bone in your body if you open your mouth." And then
sure, man.
Zlatan, and then they started pushing each other, and then Zlatan said, "Go tell your mother to do a voodoo spell for you." He said that to Lukaku, which is kind of racist, I think.
Kind of.
And then he said that Lukaku said, "I'm going to put 3 bullets in your head," which I don't think he said that. Like, I don't think.
I like how Lukaku is saying 3 bullets.
Yeah, like I don't like. Why would Lukaku be threatened? Like he's gonna shoot you? Like what the hell?
3 bullets. What a goofball.
Yeah, and then Zlatan said like he got injured the next year. He said maybe Lukaku's mom did perform some voodoo on me. But yeah, I don't know. I'm like, damn, Zlatan. Like that's kind of. I feel like that's kind of racist, ain't it?
I think it's a little racist to tell a black guy, tell your mom to do voodoo for you. I don't know, man. I feel like that's a little
Especially
racist.
African.
I mean, I bet he'd be all mad if he was being called a gypsy and stuff. He'd get mad about that too. But I'm gonna keep it real, Doug. I had this man. He's a clout shark. I don't like to do this. Like, I know he wants to do this. He wants people talking about him because he's literally out for a whole goddamn year and he's 40. Like, unbelievable that a club can be that stupid financially where they would keep this old man on his books. You got the league off of him. What are you gonna win now? He was on the team. You won the league. Let's keep it real. You got the best you could get. You're not going to win Champions League. You're not going to win Europa. You're not going to win the Tim Cup. Come on, dog. Let's hey, man, look. Appreciate the love. You can be an ambassador. Or you can go play in Malmo, whatever the hell. Like, we're good here. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. Do they just keep him on the books? They're scared to go against him in Italy? I don't know what the hell is, but he's literally plays and he says I have a surgery that's year-long ending. So you're not going to get him back till he's 42. And like, I just the Milan does two good things and does one stupid thing every damn time. So yeah, I don't really know. I've heard other players talk about his locker room presence is more negative than positive. And I think that with his self-absorbed clout shark behavior, I can absolutely believe that. I can't imagine this man being, a positive in a locker room, especially when things are down bad. Ain't no way. So, yeah, he wants to talk about him. That's racist. He's a clown, and I think he's on steroids. That's about it. But go off, dog. Do you think? I'm not anti-steroids, by the way. I'm just saying he's on steroids.
Giroud played total 38 matches for Milan last year.
I take everything back I said.
And
how many goals though?
14 goals.
Okay, I take it back. I was being rude earlier because I had no idea.
In the league, he played 29 matches and scored 11 goals.
Hey, I mean, there's a reason why they won the league, right? They were a good team. They put some numbers up.
Yeah, no, he had a good season actually. But yeah, Zlatan is definitely the most clout goblin fool ever, and I will never forgive him for saying "shut up and dribble" to LeBron.
Thank you. Mind you, the man himself who doesn't know how to shut up and dribble told someone else to shut up and dribble.
Exactly. Who also complained about racism in Sweden. Okay, Caesar. Let's just say this. I just want to mention this transfer really quick before we get into some of these rumors. Your boy Kuonde, the Sevilla center back, going to Barcelona, 45 million pounds. It is official. He is in Barcelona currently.
Who?
Jules Kuonde, the center back.
Oh, yeah.
He's a good player. I've seen him
no. I'm not making my dismissiveness on him being a good player or not. That's actually unfair. But I don't get it. They got 15 people back there. I don't understand. They have 9 center backs now. I don't know what the deal is here. They have the center backs right now.
They got Araujo, Kuonde, Christensen, PK, Umtiti. I think
Longley.
No, Longley. I think he went to Tottenham.
5.
Yeah. Okay. Araujo.
Garcia.
Oh, and Eric Garcia. So that's 6.
Six center backs.
Eric Garcia is the worst center back of all time, though.
6 center backs.
Yes.
Why? What are we doing here?
No idea.
What? It's like it's not even they're just spending money at stuff they need. They're just spending money to spend it. Like
Kuonde can play right back too. I've seen him play right back before.
Yeah, but what are we doing here?
No idea.
I don't understand. Are they just tricking money to trick it off? Like are they just having fun with loan debt? Like I don't understand.
No idea.
I don't understand. I watched them play in their preseason game. I hate preseason. I want it to be over with. I'm sick of this. I'm so happy EPL hates their players and they're starting like in like 2 weeks or a week and a half. They hate players and they're like, no breaks. We start real fast. EPL is literally starting like in a week and a half or something like that. And I'm excited about that. So yeah, I'll be redoing my Peacock subscription just for that. Yeah. I had to cancel for the summer because I'm like, what am I going to watch on here?
The Olympics. Okay, Caesar, there's been so much stuff about Ronaldo. Like I don't even know what to say about it.
Oh, it's being the Ronaldo media train is rough right now. It's
like
rough feeling.
Like we have no quotes from him.
Nope.
You guys-
Quotes from everybody else.
Yes, like just
I mean, some bombastic quotes too. Like Ronaldo walked into the room and ripped up the contract. I was like, God
insane.
damn. They really got to do Africans like this, man.
You feel me? But let's talk about some rumors. Let's talk about Firmino going to Juve.
That's a good move. I like that. Firmino is a good player. Now they have. I don't know where you're gonna play him because there's 2 other strikers there, so I don't really know what they're doing.
Oh, they have Vlahovic
and Keane. Keane scored a little double in preseason.
Oh yeah. I forgot about
nice
Keane.
ones too. So I don't know. I don't know what their philosophy is. Maybe it's smart because I don't think Firmino can give you 40 games again like he used to. So if you're using him rotationally, I think it works out great. But I don't know. I found Firmino. I kind of want to see Firmino to go to Atletico Madrid. I thought that would have been kind of cool if he went to Atleti. I think he'd fit in that squad better, but whatever.
I don't want to see him go there. I like him too much.
I do like Firmino a lot. That's my dog.
Yeah, that's my dude. I like him. They're also talking about Timo Werner maybe going to Juve and or Anthony Martial.
Yeah, please free Martial. Goddamn, dog. Even though he doesn't look he's aged a single day from his Monaco team days. He looks exactly the same. This man is just the same look. He looked old then, he looks young now. It's like no middle.
Project Baby Angry Face.
Project Baby Angry Face.
He's only 26.
Moves. I wanted him to go to Sevilla again. I thought that was kind of cool. He was over there.
Yeah.
It'd be really cool if he gets to move somewhere. I don't think he wants to play striker either. I think he wants to play winger. So yeah, I hope he gets to go somewhere.
They're still talking about Barcelona getting Azpilicueta and Marcus Alonso.
I thought that was called off by Chelsea.
They're still talking about it.
Well, I don't know how the hell they're going to do that.
Well, the same way they're doing everything else.
I guess I can't just say they're not going to do it because they can't afford it. I just got to admit it's going to happen now.
Literally. Nuno Tavares, the Arsenal Portuguese left back. He's
a baller.
He's going to Marseille on loan.
Great move. Nuno's a baller. I like Nuno a lot.
Yeah. Unfortunately, Paul Pogba has hurt his knee.
Yeah, I feel like you called this.
That he was going to get injured?
Yeah, I feel like you put this bad chalk right here. You really despise him now.
No,
you do. You put this bad chalk right there for him now because I remember the minute I saw the alert, it's like, oh, Paul Pogba meniscus, and they said month. I'm like, that man is not coming back in a month. But
no way.
A meniscus, like he would, like maybe when he was 18, a meniscus, maybe a month. But my friend, it's not going to be a month. I'll see you in November, my friend.
If that.
Meniscus is like 3 months, right? MCL, these are 3 months.
They were like, oh, he might miss the World Cup. I'm like, Paul Pogba's not a starter for France anymore. Like, at least he shouldn't be. Like, why would Paul Pogba be the starter for France now?
He's been a starter, but I don't think you should be. I think
no, like, what are we talking?
He's been a starter though.
Yeah, but he should not be. Like, I'm sorry.
No. Literally, you can have. Dude, they have a good problem. I'm not doing this for France. They have everybody else. Every other country's midfielder playing for them. They'll be fine, dog.
Yeah, they will be fine.
They have a million midfielders. They got Guendouzi. They got everybody. Conte. They got a million dudes up there.
Chouameni, Camavinga.
Chouameni, like literally. Chouameni's running bench for both teams. Like he'll be fine, dog.
Was there any more rumors? No, I think that's it. And then I don't know what's going on with Frankie de Jong. They're still. It's kind of crazy that Anthony Martial is only 1 year older than Frankie de Jong. That's kind of crazy.
Martial is one of the wildest things ever.
I feel like you like if you're a young dude, just go play in France, dude. Like if you're like 16,
it seems to be a way better option. I'm so happy Paqueta left Milan and like went into Lyon. Like it's like his value grew so much more. Like because in Milan it was like, oh, we don't know about this kid. In France, it's like you get noted for when you do good, and no one really cares when you're not doing good because you're literally just developing. You're just working, dog. Because they're not following Lyon. They're talking about him, but they don't even know how whack Lyon was this year. They don't know the team was garbage.
Exactly.
But it's like that's good. You need to be in a place where you have enough coverage to ball out, and if you don't ball, it's all good.
Exactly. But yeah. Hopefully, wait. I think one league starts August. I think next weekend the league start.
Yeah,
this next weekend.
has anybody clarified what's going to go down during the World Cup? Can we get some information? Are we just going to be taking a month break?
Yeah.
So there's going to be no games from November to December.
I don't think so.
And then they're going to play in the winter.
What do you think? Our team just going to lose their good players?
But also, when they finish the World Cup, usually July 20th, something like that normally, are the players going to get another 4 weeks off where we start again? Or we're going to like just jump back into it? What's going on?
I think they'll get a week, maybe. I don't know.
Come on, man.
But it's not like
to be fair, not every team is going.
Yeah. Not every player is going to be playing in the World Cup.
Yeah, but all the good ones are.
But some teams are going to be out in the group stage too. So it's like, yeah, bring your ass back, yo.
Okay, well, the final teams better get like 2 weeks.
Yeah,
they'll probably just be like the players get the rest, but not the team, because those guys might even have one team.
No, yeah, I'm sure hopefully they figured it out. Whatever, these players, it ain't even like they're doing that much. Apparently, running too much is too hard for them, so they'll be.
Hey, whoa, dog, whoa. Anti-labor law, Bam here, okay? Anti-union buster, Bam.
Nah, they'll be fine.
Union buster, Bam coming in.
Well, run around on that field and entertain us.
Hey, whoa, union buster, talking big corporate Bam.
Until they strike, then they obviously don't care.
Bam sounds like a lot of people right now want to know this. Like.
If you cared, you do something. If not, then whatever, dude.
Gee, okay. So meanwhile, get your rights destroyed. You don't care.
I'm just joking. But anyway, episode 264, we made a podcast, The Realist, and Wu Tang, Wu Tang, Wu Tang, Wu Tang, Wu. Holler.